Aloha, welcome. So in this practice, we are going to work on resolving negativity. So we're going to use a meditation that includes a kriya. So kriya just means action, and it's going to be something that we will either see, feel, or sense happening in the body. So this kriya occupies the mind with an action, but it also has an energetic quality to begin to change, process negative emotions and to change them into something positive. So if you are dealing with disappointment, feelings of loneliness, feelings of rejection, anger, resentment, this is a perfect practice for that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start seated on our mats or on our cushions. Take our hands to our thighs, close the eyes, and just find yourself resting. Become aware of the body resting. So the spine is tall and we feel maybe some muscular action to keep the spine tall, but we allow the rest of the body to melt into rest. And the first step here in this practice is to simply become aware of the breath. Begin to see the rise and fall of inhale and exhale. So this is the natural flow of the breath. You feel the breath crest at inhale and you feel it fall at exhale. So this kind of waxing and waning, ebbing and flowing of the breath. Become aware now of any negative emotion or any negativity that you are hanging on to. Perhaps there is resentment at a particular person. Perhaps you are feeling a sense of disappointment. So find that negative emotion that is clouding our minds, and then allow that negative emotion to rest in the belly. So at the navel center, Manipura chakra, we see this negativity rest there. We place it there as if the belly, the navel, is the altar. So the navel is the seat of transformation. So we are using the navel here to begin to change or alchemize the negative emotion that is clouding our life. So on the flow, the rhythm of the breath, see this negative emotion, negative energy on the inhale rise to the heart. In the heart, we see a violet light, and it transforms this negative energy. And on the exhale, you see the energy rise up to the head, releasing outward this violet light. So on the inhale, the negative emotion rises to the heart. It changes into this violet light, And then as you exhale, as the breath transitions to exhale, the energy disperses. So without having to change your breath rhythm in any way, this is on the natural breath rhythm. See, feel, or sense this rising of negative energy, the changing of negative energy, and the dispersing of it out. And we may not be a good visualizer. This is where you can either feel it, have a feeling of this action occurring. You can sense it occurring without feeling as if you have to work to see an image. More important is that we feel this action as we repeat it on the breath begin to transform the quality of this emotion. Eventually, this emotion begins to dissipate. So naturally, as we work with this action, the emotion dissipates. We can let go of the practice and simply rest in this violet light, this positivity in the heart center. So we reach a place where the disappointment is not so intense. The feelings of rejection or resentment are not as intense. And we are able to rest in the heart center. In this violet light, of positivity. So resting in the heart. Just a few more moments here. Till eventually it is no longer positivity is separate from you, but rather you feel this inherentness to the positivity. You are this positive violet light. You and the light are one. Beautiful. Let's bring our hands to our heart center and bow the chin. It's wonderful to practice with you. Namaste.